Out under the table. I immediately dialed 911, and honestly, I was scared to even call.
That Valley mom describing what she saw and did when a gunman burst into a Phoenix restaurant.
As investigative reporter Morgan Lowe explains, she may have saved her family and everyone else.
Phoenix 911, where is your emergency?
A man just walked in with a shotgun and fired, and he's demanding money from everyone.
It was a takedown robbery broadcast across the valley. One gunman, 40 customers inside a North Phoenix restaurant.
There was a moment when it started that I thought, well, we might not make it out of here.
Angelique is describing the night of March 2nd.
The scariest day of my life, by far.
We're only using her first name because she is still shaken up over what she and her family lived through.
We got under the table. I immediately dialed 911, and honestly, I was scared to even call.
What was your physical reaction?
Shock, fear. I remember thinking, this isn't happening.
Within minutes, police started showing up, sirens blaring, lights flashing, thanks in part to Angelique's phone call. You're on the phone under the table, talking to 911 and watching him. What's he doing?
He was walking up and down the aisles, pointing the gun at people, demanding money.
The vast majority of robberies, nobody gets hurt. The people come in, they scream and yell, they get what they want, and then they leave the scene. And ultimately, that is the end game that you want.
Kevin Boontjer is a retired Tempe police sergeant who teaches people what to do in hostile situations. Most important, he says, is to cooperate.
This isn't a pride contest. We don't decide who's going to be the toughest or the most macho. You do anything they tell you to do short of endangering somebody.
Boontjer says there are 3 common options to keep in mind. Run if you see an opportunity to safely get away. Hide if you can, like Angelique did. Or fight, but that's the last resort.
The fight should not really come at any point at all as long as it stays a robbery.
As for what Angelique did, Boontjer gives her an A.
I think she did a good job. I think in her mind she made a very quick decision that I'm going to hide.
Scary enough that you're in a situation, but you also had your kids with you.
If anything has traumatized me the most, it's that. It's seeing my kids' reaction.
Police say the man who terrorized the 40 people inside this restaurant is now behind bars. He was arrested that night. Nobody was injured, and Angelique has decided to purchase a gun.
I took my CCW class that following weekend because of this. I don't ever want to feel helpless like that ever again.
And one final piece of advice from the experts, stay calm. If you stay calm, there's a better chance the gunman will stay calm. Chris?
All right, Morgan.